You are now tuned in with another episode of The Blueprint with special guest Caesar Christian.
It's interesting to see people that actually grew up on Kanye, because we grew up on, let's say, like Drake and Lil Wayne.
Yeah. And the new Kanye.
Yeah. Our representation of Kanye is you know what I'm saying,
Rich
it's
Kanye.
tainted.
Rich
You know what I'm
Kanye.
saying?
Definitely that, yeah.
It's like when I talk to people older people who actually listen to Kanye when he first came out, it's like, yo, he changed so much. He was such a great artist. And when I look back on it, you know what I'm saying, I do my research on it. I be like, yo, he actually was a good artist. You know, so I be seeing everything they talking about. So
yeah. No, it was you know, fame is an incredible roller coaster. So I mean, at least he's still on top. He ain't losing. It's
Speaking of fame, would you rather be rich or famous?
Rich.
Of course.
Facts.
But you know the fame come with the rich.
Yeah, man. We gonna take that.
Respect. You're signed to
2-5 Records.
All right. How did they reach out to you, or how did you reach out to them? How did that whole process go about?
Well, now 2-5 is my own. I signed myself.
Oh, all right. Word.
Yeah.
So you got your own label?
Yeah, I got my own label. I was signed to Free Bands before management.
Tell us your story. How it all started.
About it.
Yeah. So when I moved to Atlanta like 3-4 years ago, going on 4 years now. And when I first got there, I came there from LA. And when I got there, a few people I knew from LA was already tapped into the music scene there. So I got signed with my management. It's like first 6 months I was in Atlanta. And that contract was cool, man. I was signed with I was signed to this imprint called We Bands, which was a OG homie, Big Will, who managed Young Scooter, and Free Bands, which is
Young
Future.
Scooter?
Yeah.
You made Young Scooter too?
Man, I've been in the studio with Scooter.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta get into that.
I like that.
Yeah. Atlanta showed me so much love immediately when I got out there. I got in that deal and just started being in the mix. Lil Key was signed with us. It was like 4
Lil
artists
Key.
and 3 producers. Mook Tobin was signed with us. Yeah, it was dope. Atlanta lit.
So you say you ran into Young Scooter at the studio. You ever ran into some other artists at the studio? Who are some of the artists that you ran into?
Yeah, I didn't run into Scooter at the studio. It was a planned session for us to be there together because we had the same manager essentially. I don't really be having them. I don't work with a lot of, so when I was in LA, I did like a little celebrity styling. So my celebrity stories come from my work in fashion in Hollywood.
Oh, you did fashion too?
Yeah, man.
Word, you dripped out.
Yeah, I'm that kind of rapper. I don't got no crazy war stories about selling drugs and guns, but I got a few little like glitzy little Hollywood
and that's great, because you know what I'm saying, we love the change of perspective, because nobody, we don't want to, we're not trying to promote violence, you know what I'm saying, I don't want my little brother raised around no violence, so.
Yeah. It's, you know, everybody got a different story, so I feel like if that's your story, then cool, but my story.
So your money come from fashion, your money come from, you know what I'm saying, your art.
Literally.
So you're an artist.
I be telling people like that's why I love Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's an artist. Yeah, respect.
Artist. And for real, like guys like that who like.
So you like Kanye because he's an artist. You listen to Weeknd?
Yeah.
That's an artist too.
Yeah, Weeknd is a crazy, incredible artist.
Respect.
Weeknd like the biggest artist in the world right now, bro. That's crazy.
So do you look forward to expanding your revenues as you go?
Definitely, man.
Acting, fashion.
I don't like, so when I lived in LA, I tried the acting thing. Have y'all ever acted?
No.
Like been in a play or something?
Yeah, in a play.
Okay,
plays?
yeah, I get it.
Like, yo, acting is not easy.
It's not.
And so I thought it was going to be really easy, just like, you know what I'm saying?
You got to get over the stage fright.
It's a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's like a real intense kind of process, especially when you seriously acting. Like if you want to do some real Will Smith, like how Will Smith went from the Fresh Prince to playing Ali, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, that's a big step, because I haven't done too much acting, but I've done, my biggest thing was Wild 'N Out. You know what I'm saying? We did Falcon Out here at the school. We did our own version.
Yeah.
And even that, like, I still got bubble guts. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here, I'm in front of the stage. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to these rappers. I'm talking to such and such. And I still get stage fright like that. It's real. And people think it's easy. It's really not.
Yeah, no, I'll stick more to like the fashion, more visual arts.
Yeah.
I would love to have a clothing line. I would probably do some TV stuff, but not like acting in it, like writing, or like creating.
Oh, directing.
You know what I'm saying? Something
Screenplay.
like that. Yeah.
All right, so what would the name of your brand be? Your clothing brand?
I got a brand right now called Chase Cash Not Clout.
Chase Cash Not Clout?
Yes, sir. That's my merch. That's my whole...
CCNC?
My whole, yes, sir.
All right, respect. Okay, so if you had $1 million right now, what would you do with it?
If I had $1 million right now, I'd go make the best album of my whole life.
So you was investing into yourself.
Definitely. I'll still be doing music. This is what I want to do. This is what I
Right.
would be doing if I had all the money in the world. I would be
Still.
on a tour, right? I just
So
be
you
on a
doing
bigger
this for
tour.
fun? You're not doing this for money.
Man,
Or you doing
that's
for
the-
both?
That's the blessing, right? They say if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. I'm really doing what I love.
So what do you got?
That's respect.
What's some? You know what I'm saying? What's some words you got for some
Yeah.
upcoming
Some
artists?
keys, major keys.
Major key, believe in yourself. Take a breath when you say that. Believe in yourself. Because you could really do anything. That's what I learned. Like, that's why, I'm Caesar Christian, but my favorite artist is Kanye West. So I'm taking it back to Kanye. It's like, that's what that's why I gravitate to him. All the stuff he doing, the stuff he the main person to be like, I'm going to say I could do it, and then in 5 years, I'm going to be done did it.
Right.
Everything. He really is a big one. Like, you could do anything.
You seen that Kobe commercial?
Yeah.
He was like, I done won all these blacks. More.
Yeah. Nah.
You're welcome.
Kobe Bryant.
Hey man, I miss Kobe.
Right,
Man.
for real.
R.I.P. Kobe. But yeah, man. So believe in yourself is the number one thing. Just do it. I was be telling people like, man, people be saying that with Nike, but we don't realize why that hit so hard and why they able to make it. Because it's the perfect phrase. Just do it. You people will stop themselves and like slow your own process, overthink it, whatever. Talk yourself out of doing stuff for so long, and then eventually, if it's something you got to do, eventually you got to just do it. So you may as well from the start, just start doing it, and then you're gonna get better as you go with anything.
You got any kids?
Just
No kids.
No kids?
no kids.
No kids, no girl. I'm single.
All right, so you want any kids?
Yes, I want a bunch of kids.
All right, so where would you raise your kids? In the same community as you or a better one?
Definitely in the better one, but definitely in the better one.
Can you explain your reasoning behind that?
Yeah, give us a backstory.
Because some people don't, you know what I'm saying, they want to be like, oh, I want my kids to struggle, but they don't understand.
Well, I think it be depending on like how you grew up. So like, my life wasn't bad growing up. Some people have like really horrible, hard upbringings, and so it's like respect to that because maybe that does make you into a special kind of a diamond that you feel like only this kind of hardship will make, this kind of pressure will make this kind of diamond. But
Right.
for me, I had like an average, regular childhood. We wasn't rich, but we wasn't poor and destitute. My parents were smart. They instilled good values. Like it was cool. But I remember my dad when I was a kid telling me that he wanted to raise me in better than what he grew up in. So that's the end. So that's the vibes. It's like my dad wanted to raise me in something better. So of course I
Right.
want to raise my kids in something better. Not saying that what I was raised in was bad. Just that it only gets better.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people need to understand that perspective.
Yeah,
Because
that's true.
I know, you know what I'm saying, my upbringing wasn't that great, but I still don't want my kid to go through that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know
Right.
what I went through.
Yeah.
If I had the bread or if I had the resources to give him a better life, I would do that.
Facts.
Because you want the best for your child.
Facts.
Definitely.
Yeah. My own got no kids yet, so you know some people be saying that and they gotta say that because they got kids right now.
Right.
So if you could fix anything in your childhood, maybe your community, what would it be?
I would end racism.
And racism.
Racism.
Gotta get out of here.
It takes more than money to do that.
Yeah.
That's
It
why
takes
I
a
said I
whole
do.
world effort.
Whew.
And some other stuff, bro.
That's
How has
definitely big.
racism impacted your life?
I'm from Florida, so I don't know if y'all know, but like, Florida is probably the most institutionalized state in the country. Like if you notice with rappers, especially if you just watch rappers, when everybody go to jail, they really be in Florida. Like everybody get caught in Florida, they send them somewhere else. It's like Florida's got a real institutionalized criminal justice system, and because there aren't a lot of people of color representing the government in those interactions, it's like a them versus us kind of dynamic. Is what it plays out as. So racism was the undertone of where I grew up at. Even though I went to Penn State, right? And so when I went to school,
You went to Penn State?
yeah, I went to Penn State.
Education.
Yeah,
Great.
Appreciate it, bro. I dropped out. So,
I
You
mean,
still tried. You
I
still
tried.
You
tried.
try to see
Yeah.
if it was for you.
Right.
I'll be saying I should have went to an HBCU though, because I think my retention would have been better because they say it's a different
I
experience.
definitely believe you should have went to a
HBCU.
HBCU.
Yeah, you feel me?
Love my
Yeah.
HBCU.
Right.
Yeah.
You wake up every morning, it's like going to the cookout.
Yeah,
It's like it's
feel
always
me?
a family.
Yeah, it's always family reunion.
I believe that. So yeah, when I went to school, they was like trying to kind of. I was in Black Caucus, and we was having doing the round table. I say having a talk and talking about it, and I really was like that kid who didn't believe racism existed because it didn't affect me directly. Like I was smart. Nobody ever called me the N-word. I never felt like I had those interactions of racism. So I used to really be like, nah, man, you just gotta go to school and do the right thing, whoop de whoop. And it just took me being older, and that's why I love college. That's why I be like, college is my story, because I learned so much.
Yeah.
And like when you get outside of your element and can see other people's perspective, you just really realize, even if it's not the racism that you see and that you're dealing with is one thing, but the racism that you don't see that's stopping you from getting a house over here, or is the reason why this neighborhood is no black people, or the reason why these laws is not affecting it. It's like that be the big stuff that really is affecting the racist world.
Definitely the truth. That's crazy because we just watched a movie like that
Oh yeah.
with the kid.
All right. So you ever seen the movie American Skin?
Nah.
So it's basically about this soldier. He lost his son in a police interaction. The son was sent to a private school. The father worked hard. You know what I'm saying? He went to the army, fought for the government. He worked hard to make sure that his kid went to a private school. However, one encounter with the police, and the information they was teaching his kid was like, you basically have the right to fight back police.
Right.
And you understand as minorities, as people of our color skin, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So he felt like he could do that, and so he pulled out his phone. You know, one thing led to the other. He pulled him out the car. He was like, I ain't do anything wrong. So he started running away and they shot him.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And, you know, so I'm glad that you were exposed to, you know what I'm saying, the
reality.
you was exposed
Right.
to.
The reality.
A lot of people are shielded by that reality because they go to these schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you said, it is institutionalized. Like
Yeah.
the stuff that they teach me in my school is different, completely different from the stuff they teach at, you know what I'm saying, PWI.
Right.
Facts.
All right, so
Definitely true.
all right, last few questions before we do the trivia. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So you said your favorite artist was Kanye.
Yeah.
You can collab with any 3 artists. Who would it be?
Right now, it'll be
Right now. All right, we're gonna do right now, and then we're
Yeah.
gonna do all time.
okay. So right now it'll probably be Summer Walker.
Definitely for the lady.
Definitely.
You feel me?
Her.
Drake, of course.
Drizzy.
You gotta give it to Drake. And right now, Capella Gray, who just the Gallus guy.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah. That was a different vibe, and I like that because that's not a normal answer you would get from
Different,
everybody. 'Cause everybody
right.
would be like, yeah, I want a little
Somebody,
baby feature.
right.
I want a young boy feature. I want a
Dirk.
shiesty feature. Like
Yeah.
everybody has these songs, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, we need people to expand and do different things because
We
that
made
Gallus
that
song is
yeah.
that's a one of a kind.
Yeah.
You make another hit like that, that's
Yeah.
gonna bring you more money than a little baby feature.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, and Lil Baby making songs with Lil Durk and other
Right.
the big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be dope, but I get that out with Drake.
They'll look
And
at it
I'll
like a
listen to
little, you know what I'm saying, pity song.
Exactly.
Respect. And then Drake, that's, you can't go wrong with Drake.
Drake be blessing the one time. Drake,
Right.
you gonna be nobody. Drake gonna do a song with you like you the man.
Right. That's facts.
He gonna wipe you up.
Give one
He
love
would.
for real.
All right, so now we're going to get into this trivia. I'm going to name a couple songs that you've made.
Yeah.
And I just want you to say one word that comes to mind when you think of these songs or, you know. Okay, so first song, My Way.
Love,
Love. Okay. Push It.
hustle,
Okay. Working.
working,
Rude.
sex. It's the true word. I didn't want to say it, but then you said I was like, you was right. Yes, that's the truth.
Okay. That was all the songs, but for My Way, why did you choose Love?
Cause My Way is a love song.
Mm-hmm.
It's a song about that kind of emotion.
Okay.
So, since we talking about love,
Since we talking.
Oh, matter of fact, since you know, so you're a Kanye fan, and I know you would rather have Drake on your album. Certified Lover Boy or Donda?
Donda.
Donda?
And I ain't even expect it to be like that. Cause Kanye had did all the listening sessions, right? So I was like, I wasn't really, I feel like we couldn't hear the music. For whatever reason, I wasn't impressed by the music when I heard it. So I ain't even listened to Donda when it first dropped. Certified Lover Boy, man, I was waiting. As soon as it dropped, I listened to it as soon as it dropped. And so, but that's been a couple, like at least a week and a half. I listened to both of them since then. Well, so after that, I went back and listened to Donda, and I listened to it on the drive. We got here from Atlanta.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. I was floating listening to Donda, man.
Yeah. It's like,
I was like, yo, like,
fun.
and for Certified Lover Boy, I ain't skipped that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't skipped
not
no
one
songs
song.
on Certified Lover Boy, but Donda was a different experience. Like, you get Certified Lover Boy, it's like, all right, you expecting to be hits. Donda, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was all, you know what I'm saying, dedicated to his mother. It was a real beautiful piece of art, too.
big piece of art.
And, you know what I'm saying, like, the features was unexpected. I
Features went
ain't
crazy.
never expect The Weeknd with Lil Baby. That was crazy.
Yeah.
When I heard that was crazy. And then he had Travis Scott on one of them junks.
No, Fabio went crazy.
Bro, I ain't never knew I needed a Fabio and Playboy Cardi song, man. That went hard.
Yeah.
And what was my favorite? Oh, the jump with Roddy Ricch was probably my favorite, because I ain't know they sounded alike until after I heard that song. I was like, yo, they got a lot of similarities.
So when I'm listening to it, I really don't know who's on the features because it don't say it on the album. So I don't even really. Some of them I know because people talked about it, but I don't even know him and Roddy got a song.
Yeah,
Roddy got a song on Donda.
It's called Pure Souls.
Okay.
Bless y'all. Y'all go hear that.
Yes, sir.
So look, I know y'all been hearing, you know what I'm saying, us say the song, but we gonna play this song. Say your name one more time, you know what I'm saying? Drop your Instagram.
Yeah,
let us know where to follow you at.
We finna play. My way. Yo. What's up, man? It's your boy Caesar Christian checking in with y'all at St. Augustine. Y'all listen to y'all Campus Radio, man. They about to play my latest single, My Way.
Yeah, I told you I ain't for the week. Going for 5 weeks. Club 4-5 deep. Big smoke on cheap. You ever seen a hot girl overeat? Long stroke on deep. Shaking bout the bust a lead. Come do it all on me. Make a waterfall on me. Ain't nothing small on me. Trips to the mall on me, baby. Everything free cause you a freak, baby. Fucking with a nigga that's cheap, fuck nigga that's me. Quiet when you see it in the streets. Star bitch screen in your jeans. Queen for a king. Bad you to be in the A. I'ma bring the D on play. Look, all I'm gonna say. Shawty gon' swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Come swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Gon' swing my way.
Blessing, I'm guessing you haven't seen. Got a check for a rep, I'ma represent. I don't do too much talking to Swag Street. Feel a ball on these niggas, an athlete. No, I ain't seen you in maybe a couple months. I've been smoking these blunts, a lot on my mind. I rolled your wrist, that's a lot on time. Like a jit who won't listen, I made your mind. I'm too high to see haters, I overlook. I don't copy no fashion, I wrote the book. Niggas falling, not tripping, tricking off. I don't talk to workers, gotta get the boss. This a late night ride, make you hit you in the backseat. If you need a nigga any time of day, don't hesitate, meditate, let the shit escalate. All you gotta say.
Shawty gon' swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Gon' swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Shawty gon' swing my way. Gon' swing my way.
Be sure to check back soon for another episode of The Blueprint from Falcons Fly Radio.